Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, and with me is Retro Nerd Girl. How are you
Guys,
doing, my dear?
I'm doing really good, really good. How are you?
I am doing great. I'm doing great, and I'm so excited to watch this film. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It is such a classic. It's a marvel of storytelling, a
Mhm.
marvel of technology,
Yes,
and it's amazing that considering how old it is from 1935, it has permeated pop culture, uh, for decades,
yes.
and it's just really something else. I love this film.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, every single animated movie that you love that came from Disney began here. This is the beginning. So without this movie, you wouldn't have any of the other movies if you love any of them, right? So it started this big thing with the animated feature that was kind of unheard of at the time.
Mhm.
In 1937. And so it gave the green light for movies, animated movies. So I think it has a very unique place in history, and also just imagining what it was like in the 1930s to see this
Mhm.
movie in its all of its marvel. There's still a lot to appreciate here from the art. It's just wonderful.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it, and one of
Oh,
my
thank you.
yes, Chef Nation, so just sub to Retro Nerd Girl. I
Ah,
gotta
thank you.
have some foodie talk with Chef Nation. So you know what, Chef Nation, email me at lorenacreole@gmail.com. Send me a message
Aw.
there so we can plan that. Because today when I was live streaming over at Epcot, I'm like, bone marrow, what is that? Like, "Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I'll tell you." I'm like, "Okay," because I knew she would know. So,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
it would be great getting her on the channel to talk about it. So, thank you so much, my dear. I see you and Little Chef. Taylor says, "I'm booting up my Disney Plus now." Alright, alright,
Yeah, yeah.
alright. That's why we yak in the beginning, so you can get it all booted up and all of that. And yes, you are right. 1937. I just fixed the top.
Mhm.
I just
Yep.
fixed the top. So yes, 1937. And I tell you, if you've ever seen the movie Gremlins, you notice they're all
Yes.
crazy and everything. And then as soon as they see Snow White, they are fascinated.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like they love it. They
Yeah,
absolutely love it.
and
Not
that's
to
one of my
say
favorite parts of Gremlins is when I sit
yes,
down.
when they're all in the movie theater and they're seeing their I think it was also one of that parts too, because Gremlins, it was, like, scary and then funny and scary, and I think that was,
Yes.
like, a break to kind of, like, let the kids
Mhm.
know, "Okay, it's okay for a little while, it's safe." The Gremlins like some things that, that you do before, they
Yeah,
come through the screen and start ripping it apart, which is,
uh,
absolutely
yes. Oh,
hilarious.
wonderful.
Uh, John, I don't have this one on 4K. I have it on Blu-ray, but I do not have it on 4K,
Mm,
and I want it
yeah.
on 4K. My objective is to get all the Disney movies, on 4K.
Oh, yeah.
We got Goofar35 says, "Hey there." Well,
Oh,
hello, my dear. Hello, hello, hello. We got D Nice Gamer says, "Hey,
oh,
Lorena
hey.
and chat." Well, good seeing you, D Nice Gamer, as always, as always. And that service dog show, hello, says, "Yay, time
Hey.
for a classic, a great way to end the week." Well, I'm so glad to hear that. And
Yeah.
yes, we are going through oh my gosh, we're going through so many classic Disney films during watch parties on this channel. I mean, it's easy to like dump on Disney or tell people it is, but
Mhm,
watching watch parties like this shows you just how amazing and innovative,
mhm.
that they were. It's like, look,
Yeah,
they used to do this stuff.
yeah. And why people are so fanatical or incredibly motivated to like see more really awesome stuff. We want good
Yes.
stuff. We want good content like this again, you
Mhm.
know?
You would see this stuff and you're just like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And you're just like fixated. And you're like, oh, this is so wonderful. Such wonderful storytelling. And yes, Goof R35, yes, it did. Snow White made Disney a household name.
Yes.
It won awards. You're going to see the use of what's known as the multi-plane camera. It's pretty much done digitally these days, but back
Mhm.
then that was a huge, huge, huge technological achievement.
Yes.
Hey, Dylan says, hey, Lorena and Retro Nerd Girl. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Taylor says, this is such an important film,
Yes.
not only in Disney's history as the company's first feature film, but it also contributed to the field of animation as a viable medium for storytelling.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. Very, very important film. Like you pretty much wouldn't have. I think we'd eventually do have animated films, but not in this capacity that we have it today. So yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, this showed how it could be packaged and how it could be done to make it a viable commercial medium. And so impressive that people just continuously wanted, more and more and more
Yeah.
of it.
Hey.
Hey, Baccarat 315 is here. Good to see you. And we got Keely Chow in the chat. Says, hey, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. And Keely says, Pimp Raid. All right. From Demonjanai's channel. Glad to see
Oh,
you
that's so
all
cool.
here. Yeah, we like to send people over and they send people others channels at raids. I
Nice.
love it. It's great. Great way to
Homogenized
spread the
here.
blessing. And speak of the devil, Demonjanai, the Lord Commander. Thank you for that $2 super chat, my dear. It
Oh,
says
wonderful.
hashtag pimp raid. Hello, beautiful ladies.
Oh, man.
Sup chat. Was so good to see you. So good to see you, my dear. We have got to do another anime film watch
Ooh.
party. So start coming through with some titles. We did one for oh my gosh, what was the one it was called? Um I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. I'm totally drawing a blank. I can't believe I can't
Oh,
believe I just drew a blank on what it was. Ninja Scroll. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
oh, Ninja
We did one
Scroll.
for Ninja
Okay.
Scroll, and that one
Okay.
just kept going. So we've got to have another one. Yeah, start coming up with some titles, my dear. We're going to have to hash out date and a time to do that. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I love those. Let's see. And thank you again, Damaj and I. Sure do appreciate that. Sure do appreciate
Mm.
that. Snow White is also a reason as to why they have a castle in Disneyland. I thought that was Sleeping Beauty's castle, I think, in Disneyland.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Sleeping Beauty's castle, which is beautiful. It's pink and it's kind of like shorter and everything. At Walt
Oh.
Disney World, we have Cinderella's castle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Hey, CJ says, I bet Snow White hurt the sale of red apples for a few
Oh,
years.
yeah. Like, no, I don't want any apples.
Oh, if you ever go to the oh my gosh, I'm blanking. If you ever go to the Candy Cauldron in Disney Springs or Walt Disney World, whole candy shop is themed after the evil queen
Oh, yes. I saw
from
that.
Snow White. Have an apple, dearie. You see they have like a whole statue there of her with the
Right.
voice. The whole thing, it looks like her darn dungeon, whatever the thing is, with like all these candy treats in it. And I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. I want to bite of the apple. Good seeing you, Steel Leg of History. Went long in my stream, almost 4 hours, was having too much fun. That can happen. That can definitely happen.
That's great.
Definitely happen for sure. And Goo435 says Disney also helped bring out some of the greatest animators as well. Don Bluth, for an example. There's so
Oh,
much Don Bluth stuff I
mhm.
have loved over the years. Absolutely.
Anastasia is
Absolutely.
my favorite.
I loved Anastasia.
So, I
That
mean,
was beautiful. My
rainfalls of
mom,
tears.
it was beautiful. The story was beautiful. The artwork was beautiful. It was just beautiful. I saw it years later from when it came out, but when I
Mm.
saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. My mom hates this film thanks to the evil queen. Oh, she was scary.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember, they used to have it before they knocked it down. They had another thing Disney's pissed me off about. Snow White's Scary Adventures. I don't know if you guys remember that attraction at
Oh,
Walt Disney World. Oh, it was great, and it was scary, and there's this one scene where they had, like, the evil queen, and then she turned, and she was the old woman with the red a it was so scary, and I
wow.
freaking loved it every time I saw it. Every time I saw it. Taylor said, "Yes, the candy cauldron is so awesome." It is. I hope they never touch that. I hope they never renovate that candy shop 'cause, ugh,
Ooh, I want
I
one.
just I just love it. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, no worries, my dear. No worries. Who might have questioned the magic of yesteryear Disney? Oh, I know I'm not, so I'm not going to.
I
Hey. Oh, go ahead, my dear.
well, I think it's 'cause the that castle is also pink, that well, at least the one that they go to at the end is kinda has got, like, a pink hue to it. Yeah,
Ah,
I think that
okay.
easy to mix up.
I'm gonna have to watch out for that. I haven't seen this film in so long in its entirety. I
Mm,
haven't seen it in so long.
I
And
know.
yes, Follow the Bradleys fun. Yes, this is live, my dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is live. One of the rare Saturdays where I'm like live twice. So we are watching Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Cannot show this in the stream because it'll get taken down. However, I've got this lovely timer up here. So when we start the movie, you'll see the timer here that'll show where we are in the film.
Mhm,
Since both of us have Disney Plus with the commercials in it, if either of us runs into a commercial, then I will pause the timer. We'll kind of talk to catch up, and then we'll start again.
mhm.
So I'll go and reset this. Funny thing about is this live? I actually have a sign that will say live. So if I'm live, it will be lit up that I'm live.
Mm, yeah,
And if I'm not live, then it'll be off. There was something I thought about because people are like, are you live or not or whatever? But yeah, that's
yeah.
that's
Usually, if
that's
it will
why.
say, like, premiere if it's, on the bottom, if it's a recording.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I wish it was still there. That thing was so scary and fun, and they got rid of it for a princess meet and greet. Okay, so I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna get pissed off again. Snow White falls into public domain in 2032.
Nice. Well, the actually, you can Snow White itself, you can make a movie about it now. There's been several movies that are really good.
Yes, that's
But
the brothers, like the Brothers Grimm version.
mhm,
You
mhm.
can do that, but it's just
Yes.
like
The
Disney's
Snow White,
version.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Disney's version.
Mhm.
So, which reminds me, I saw an excellent version of Snow White with Sigourney Weaver in the '90s. I think it was 1997. It's called Snow White and the oh gosh, the Terror or something, Tales of Terror or something like that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
Sigourney
sounds
Weaver
good.
as, A Tale of Terror, that's what it was. And I think it was
Ooh.
I think it was an HBO movie, if I'm not mistaken, but
Okay.
it's so good, it's so good. They go into a really deep dive on the queen and her motivations for doing all of this. It's wonderful.
Mhm. Mm. Hey, CJ. Yeah, I know. I have two public domain dates, one for Snow White and the other for Song of the South. So,
Oh,
that's
okay,
another one. So, with Song of the South, it's like I can't do, like, the audio tracks, and I have to kinda massage it so you can see it on YouTube, but
okay.
you're able to strip all that out. Like, conceptually, you should be able to show, Steamboat Willie without any masking, but Disney's
Some
a little
people
weird.
some people are
So,
getting strike
they're
hard.
yeah, they did. Disney's a little weird like that. I've never been struck
Yeah.
from Disney, but we did an EFAP anyway because we just wanted to do a deep Disney nerd dive into it. So that way you could actually hear the audio and the music and
Oh.
everything time to time.
Oh,
Yes.
CJ's got all the information.
Yes, he does. He's my dude. I know I owe you thumbnail requests. That's after the stream. I'll have to get to it. 2041. Man, I'm gonna be ancient by the time that comes out, but I'll be waiting for it. And Ellie Gap says, "Good morning, the OG of all Disney princess movies." Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, yes, indeed. And who can forget the 7 Doors? I think about them every time I go to, Universal Orlando, and I
Mhm.
go over to the Simpsons Land, and in front of the Duff Gardens, instead of the 7 Doors, they have the 7 bottles.
Oh.
Got a bottle named Surly. But anyway, we are gonna go ahead and get started, with the film.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and, kick it off. Again, cannot show it on screen,
Mhm.
but we're gonna sync up. So, okay, in 3, 2, and 1. Kicking off the timer. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
It's
Every time I
beautiful.
listen to these classic ones, I forget just how I mean, the music was amazing
Oh,
too.
yeah. 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 Beautiful. And it feels like a dreamscape, type of
Mhm.
music.
I love the acknowledgement at the beginning from Walt Disney
Yes.
because, this movie almost did not get made.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
There was some
Eh,
serious drama behind the scenes with this, and people are like, "What kind of drama?"
oh,
Um,
everything you can imagine.
yeah, yeah,
Es
including, like, some I've heard supposedly some Eyes Wide Shut kind of things going on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past this
No.
was breaking a lot of rules. This was
Mhm.
breaking a lot of rules.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's just some of these movies just forget how made like, the score if you don't think the score is important as the film, think of every
Yeah,
John Williams score
yeah.
to films. And there's
I
a
want
book
that
in
book. I want that book so bad.
it opens up.
Oh my god, I may cry a couple times, okay, so because I love this so much.
Oh, it's okay. I love this because I had the books. I
This is
had,
so pretty.
like, like, the tapes and the CD of the stories because I love the story so much. I had the books and, like, the big picture books from Disney that yeah, that had, like, the script and the colors in it,
Oh,
and the
wow.
colors were so vivid, and I would sit and read the stories. I mean, I had the Brothers Grimm too.
Me too, yeah. I tore that book up. It's tragic looking today, but I still have it.
I
Oh, look at
love
that.
Brothers Grimm,
Yeah, oh,
and
they're
I love this.
incredible. The original stories are just so savage too.
Oh, yeah. They weren't kidding.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I love them.
"Dang." Then I went to Germany and I was in the Black Forest. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's crazy out here."
Oh, the Black Forest?
Mhm.
Look at her.
She was not kidding. Evil queen. And the flame, that's hand drawn.
Yeah, it was really good.
Mhm. Oh,
Oh
hell
boy.
no. She ain't happy. It's back right.
Snow White.
Like that heifer. If you have seen the movie Shrek, okay, the
Uh-huh.
mirror that you just saw,
Yeah.
same joke in Shrek.
Ah, yeah. I never did get around to see Shrek.
Oh, great. I totally made a mistake there. You've never seen Shrek?
No, no. I gotta watch that.
We're gonna have to watch it. That it is hilarious. I didn't think it was gonna be that funny. Let's talk to the pigeons.
She's so cute.
I will have to set up a watch party for Shrek because daggone it, they they clowned all the Disney cartoons.
Oh, they did? Oh, I wanna
They
see
did.
it now. I didn't know that.
They did. Oh my gosh. It was hilarious. Yeah, I know, right? She's actually white. Look at the way the horse is animated. Okay, unlike in the movie
Yeah.
Wish, where they couldn't animate the darn horse right. That's why it was so off. They actually would stud the animators would actually study the animals and their movements and everything.
Oh, man. Yeah, they
They're
they
go
they
I'm
really
sorry, go ahead
did
again.
a lot of work to get those animators up to snuff for this. They had their own school.
Mhm.
It was crazy.
And that was water.
Yeah, yeah.
Hand animated water. I don't know you. This dude's singing like Jodeci right now. Yes, like that smash button. Yes, please.
Aw, it's so sad. She's look at her trying to dress up and look nice, and she's got rags on.
Like, my
Oh,
dress
man.
a hot mess.
You gotta give him credit. He didn't even care that she had rags on.
No, he was just like, "She is just pretty, and I need to talk to her."
Uh-oh.
Evil queen like, "Mhm,
What is
I
this?
don't like this. Shoot." He's pissed.
Yeah, she's not into it.
No. Larry G says, "I heard the prince was a stalker. Weird, weird, weird."
He's not a stalker. I mean, he's just like, "A pretty girl. Hi, girl. Hey, girl."
Mhm. The art wooing women,
Aw,
okay? That's what Such freaking did, you know?
aw.
The princess and Snow White and Cinderella are just accessories, but they're handsome accessories. Yes. Take her out and mhm. Here we go. Her. Here we go. Mhm. In this this is a kid movie? Yes, in Grimm's fairy tales, the
Oh,
evil queen said, "I want you to cut her heart out and bring it to me."
yeah. Well, actually, in that one, she was, her lungs and I believe her some other body part, I think kidneys or something, it was really gross. I was like,
Yeah,
oh
it was gangster. I was like,
yeah.
"Damn."
Her
Hey, Stunt Pad 777, birds and animals come inside my place and help me clean too. If you've ever seen Enchanted,
Oh, yes.
did you see the part where the roaches go out and clean
It's
her
wow. I'm like, "No, that's a terrifying nightmare," but
plate? Mhm. And
I
she
love
just
having it.
kept going. I'm like, "No, no, 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 no."
Oh, poor thing. Oh.
Give me Run, run away, right, and never come back.
Poor thing. Look at how panicked she is.
Mhm. Like, "What do you mean run for my life?"
He's like, "Run, hide, run away, hide, get away."
And just with the forest, yeah. You see, like, the owls, the whole ride was like this. You saw owls, you saw bats,
Awesome. Oh,
the
they
woods, you'd go through the woods. Yep, "Run, girl, run."
that's so cool.
Just the animation in this, and she falls
Oh.
down a hole. "Hang on, girl."
Oh.
I hope there's no
Oh.
gators. Of course, there's gators.
Oh.
Continuity, her hair getting wet. I mean, this was scary.
Yeah, yeah. Really good stuff.
Oh my gosh. With the scary looking trees. Yes,
Wow.
was awesome. I loved Enchanted.
Aw.
I
See,
yeah, I'm
that was in her mind, that was all in her mind.
mhm.
Yeah.
Ton of detail on anything anime. Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh.
Amazing. I know no gators in Germany, but I'm a Florida girl, so that's the first thing I thought about.
Oh, man.
Here come all the animals. I love
What?
this part. They all come out.
They're all so cute too. The cutest animals.
Mhm. Chipmunks, bunnies. Here comes the bunny. Oh. Oh, don't wait. She's awake. She's awake. That part reminds me of Willy Wonka and the boat. That boat was psychedelic.
Oh, the goat from which one?
The boat in the Willy
Oh,
Wonka
the wall. Yes,
film.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh.
Sing a song, yes. I'm sorry, I'm thinking
And
of Shrek right now.
oh, Shrek. Okay, because I know they did the same thing in Enchanted where they kind of made fun of well, they play with the idea.
They did, but man, Shrek, they went overboard and it was so freaking funny.
Oh man, I gotta see this.
No, right, Chef? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to set up a watch party for that one. Daggone it. Uh, I was living in LA when Shrek came out, and they were actually giving out tickets at the supermarket. You know, you buy a certain amount
Oh yeah.
of stuff, so they would give you tickets. We're like, "Shrek, what kind of movie is this?" And I went and saw it, and oh my gosh, I laughed so hard. Yes, it was freaking brilliant. I love this. And you're
Aw.
sitting there and watching, and you're just like, how is this all hand drawn?"
Yeah, and they're so like every single creature in here is so cute, so stinking cute.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, look at how positive she is.
Hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You know what, Goofar 35, you are 100% right. 100% right. It wasn't done in, like, a mean-spirited fashion, they just, like, plussed it up.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, well, I didn't see that, but I mean, I would imagine that they didn't, like, go to be mean about it.
Mm-mm. It was so freaking funny. I mean, I geek out about water, but water is one of the hardest things to animate, whether by
Yeah,
hand or computer generated.
yeah. They have to, really study it intensely, so and draw it and draw it and draw it and draw it.
Mhm.
Look at that. That is gorgeous.
It's like the old key for the place. Okay, yes, guys, I am throwing Shrek, references in this. I can't help it. Again, one of these things where this film was so iconic that there's certain moments in it, they just kinda, like, brought it up to modern day, which made it funny. Oh, Cottage. Yeah, here, I'll help you out. Thank you. Thank you, Trash Panda. Hmm, I gotta look nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Hmm. 18 of you folks in here watching, thank you so very
Okay,
much.
yeah.
We are watching Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. You can see where we are with the time. We're in sync here. This is the movie that put Disney animation on the map in so many ways.
It real
Every animal moves like they're supposed to, like you were saying
Yeah.
before, Retro Nerd Girl.
Oh, yeah. And look at that turtle is not moving super fast.
Green shell. Cute little chair. 7 little chairs.
That's right, she thinks that they're children in the beginning.
Man, is that a sock they got on the
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, they keep they are dirty.
Yeah.
Shoe in the yeah.
Taylor says, "I've had this theory that certain Disney girls, specifically Snow White and Aurora, have some sort of fairy magic to them, this
Yeah,
otherworldly charm that draws people and animals to love them."
I've heard that
Oh,
I've heard that, that she puts a spell over the animals and makes them work for her. And I was like, "I don't know about that," but, she does have a certain charm with animals, but
that's
we
gangster.
I know, right? But I think it's sort of a metaphor for, people who are great with animals, they're kind
Mhm.
and gentle, and that's the only way animals will trust you is if you have that temperament.
That's a good point. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Hey, Tuckerverse says, "Hello, ladies, when Disney was
Yay!
fun." Abso-freaking-lutely. That's why we
Oh, yeah.
love having these watch parties. You go back and look at the stuff that made Disney fun and enjoyable and great for the family, and it's just like, "Look, remember when you used to do that?" Oh, here we go, the famous
Yeah.
song. God bless you, awesome one.
Even the turtle's in on it. I need them to come over here. Do my
Yeah, come over
dishes
here
for
and
me.
clean my house.
Ew, he's
Alright.
flicking it? Ew, I don't know about that.
Oh, wait, in Enchanted, weren't they doing the dishes in the tub?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think they were
They were making fun of it.
That's too funny. Yeah, very few. Use your tail as a y and Mal said, "I ain't playing with y'all." Little things like that.
Yeah.
Very few animation flaws really at all, and considering when this came out, and we tell you, Walt Disney worked them people.
Yeah.
Get
Aw.
them cobwebs.
Oh, no.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh, they look so happy too, though.
Oh, you.
"Oh, no, a little spider."
This is that 1930s animation style that's so, beloved. For those of you who are gamers, if you've ever played the game Cuphead, and I have died in Cuphead so many darn times, it's all 1930s style
Oh,
animation, but
wow.
done by computer. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. There's something about this era in animation that people just latch onto.
Yeah, and I wanna bring something up about this. She's doing a lot of cleaning and organizing and stuff, and she's only doing this I mean, she wants to live there, but she also see that there's a need for this to happen. So she is not only a leader there, getting the animals to help her with this task, but she's also seeing that there's a need that needs to be taken care of and going and helping. She's a helping these guys, that she hasn't even met yet. She hasn't even met them yet, and she's already trying to help them.
And that's such a good point. It's just like like you're saying, she sees a need, she's just
Mm,
filling it. Because
mhm.
she sees it needs to be done. She's not
Yeah,
asking for any kind of reward. I mean, in a way, in her head, she thinks, "Okay, if I do this, I'm gonna do it anyway, but so I can stay here, but to prove that I'm not here just to, like, crash at your house. I'm here to, to help you out."
yeah.
Hey, Emily Kruger, here we go. Here's my song.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that bling,
I
y'all.
know, and
This is why in, Drizzy Dreamlight Valley, I'm always mining jewels and stuff. I'm like,
Oh,
"Yeah."
man.
In a mi literally in a mine. Dig, 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 dig.
Whoa. I want somebody to make diamonds like that.
I guess
That's
that's the
no
reject.
good. I'll take the rejects.
Yeah, don't throw them out.
They sparkle. Look at them go. Oh, no.
Got that jeweler's monocle. But that's dopey. He alright. Taylor says, "Yes, exactly. Her executive decision." Oh, wait a minute. Here's the part that the gremlins were watching.
Oh gosh, I love this song so much.
It's home from work we go. They did a full day of hard work.
If they could only know that those gemstones are really, really, valuable. They could be
Mhm.
living in a castle.
Y'all just gonna leave the key there for everybody?
I mean, what was the point of having
I know. Thank you, Taylor. Yes, she's just doing this out of the kindness of her heart.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Executive decision, assigns roles to her animal friends, shows great leadership skills. Exactly. Just like what Retro Nerd Girl was saying. Not being a girl boss, just seeing something that's there and fulfilling a need.
yeah, and you could put it down as being a girl boss, but, not in a modern term, but, she did.
Exactly.
I mean, uh
One of the roles from this time, well, this period of time in history
Oh,
Oh, let me pause.
commercial.
Shoot, man, I got a commercial. Dag on it. Where's that? Dag on it. So anyway, as I was saying, at that point in time or that point in history, that's something that women were, I'm not gonna say well, yes, expected to do, but that was something that they did do. It's like,
Mhm.
you can't have a dirty house, you can't have, especially if there's kids, you can't have a dirty
Oh,
house.
yeah.
Oh, here we go. We are back. We're back in business. Ah, shoot.
Yeah, she's walking upstairs with all
Mhm.
the poor
Hey,
turtle.
AC, good to see you.
Mhm,
This was
HC,
before
honey.
Mario Kart, y'all.
Oh, he is so cute. Oh, I want him so badly. Is there a plushie of the little
The turtle?
Yeah. Ooh,
I don't know. Dopey, sneezy, happy?
I love this part too.
Mhm. Happy.
Yeah, she thinks that they're kids. They're
I know.
baby like, just children.
Rabbits were like, "Okay, let's all go to sleep. I'm so tired." We worked a lot today. Look at the candle.
Yeah. Oh, it's Lumiere.
Yep.
It had a face on it. Oh my god, those rabbits are so adorable.
Yeah. Here's the turtle. He's making his way.
Oh, oh. Oh gosh, I love it.
Hey, Bonzo Kilborn, Reina
Oh,
Creole,
hey,
Retro Nerd
Bonzo.
Girl. Hey, ladies, remembering better days for Mickey. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the bird turtle. He's
Oh,
like,
oh,
"Oh, no,
oh,
oh, oh."
all that work he had to do to get up the stairs.
I'm glad that they got out safely too.
Mhm. I think it's cute that the animals knew where to take her. Just like, "What? What?"
Uh-oh. Jiminy Cricket.
Mhm. "That's grumpy. My corns hurt." Alright. Doc said he gonna take point.
Oh, man. Oh, aw.
The little details, the squeaking of the door as
Yeah,
they
that place is so squeaky.
those old floors. "Dang it, Dopey." "Okay, okay." I forgot that was his speech mannerism.
Yeah, and that's why I kinda really love the idea that this was titled Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They're part of the story, you know?
Very much so.
Yeah, I mean, even more than the evil queen, she's a big piece of it, but I think that these guys are so important, yeah. It's been swept.
Just
How did they stay in that house with it so dirty? I just can't understand
Maybe that's why Sneezy is so sneezy because they don't know the
it.
house.
Okay, allergies.
Hey, Lance, good seeing you. It says,
Oh,
yay,
hey.
my two favorite YouTube ladies. Good to
Aw.
see you, my dear. And congrats on hitting that 3K.
Oh, yes. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
I think I will be doing an impression of Sleepy shortly.
Oh,
It is late where you are. Might be poison. Listen to Grumpy, y'all. Witch's brew.
oh, those glasses. I want.
Happy.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no.
I feel you, Sneezy.
Yeah.
If I smell marigolds, my nose goes crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure that's on my list of things. I'm allergic to almost everything.
I didn't know it was like that with Sneezy. Yeah,
When you got it, you gotta.
gotta go. You gotta go. Gangsta them birds. Now they're just messing with like these birds.
Ooh, I almost got it. I love how serious their faces are.
Yeah. And notice the time they're taking with the exposition here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
They're putting some weight into, this. Look at how he's shaking.
Oh, that's a darn shame. They're gonna make Dopey take point.
How it creaks.
And the light and shadow.
Oh, yeah. Really good work here.
Hey.
Doesn't look like it.
Mm-mm.
Look at that shadow.
Gorgeous. Detail on the doors. He does not want to go in there.
Aw, he's so cute.
It's a ghost. Run! Yes.
Oh, man. What a mess. Oh, no.
Daggone it. It's only Dopey.
Oh.
Taylor says, yeah, the dwarves and Snow White don't meet right away. There's a good amount of time for the audience to get to know Snow White and the dwarves
Yeah,
separately before they meet. Lots of character work. Just like you were saying, Retro Nerd Girl, how much the seven dwarves are part of this story as well.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of thought put into this, and you can't help but to admire it, you know? Look at them.
Three beds. Can't do that. Say that with modern Disney.
They were planning on killing her. Well, they didn't know
Mhm.
it wasn't her.
Okay, we're gonna commit the mass assault here right now.
That is gonna be messy.
They're like, oh, what is it? Like, it's a girl.
Aw.
Misogyny! Misogyny!
He is so cute.
Grumpy is an equal opportunity hater, so, so
He hates everything.
yes.
Oh, I love this part.
All of them blinking at the same time. You slowly start to plunge the other up the other.
Look at those noses.
Mhm. Yeah, we are. Taylor Grumpy is hilarious. Yes, he is. That's why we love him.
Yeah.
Mhm. Each one by name. This is
Yeah.
nice.
He remembered. Oh my god, I love this part. I just love that she's remembered their names.
Mhm. Never tried. That's true. Dopey never
Uh,
talked. Man, I just got that.
yeah. It's sort of interesting because the Smurfs ended up later on kind of having that same kind of
Mhm.
dynamic where they were named after personalities.
You were absolutely right. No, we're not.
These 2 together.
Kill me, queen. Queen. Listen to Grumpy. Wow. Evil Queen got a red. Cook dumplings.
Oh, apple dumplings.
Gooseberry pie.
That was easy.
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Yeah, I think sneezy is just everything makes him sneeze. The wood on the floor, the clothes. Oh, they're like, "Let's get down here and eat, y'all. Come on." So uncivilized.
Oh my god.
Oh, it did? Wow. I can see why stuck Brad. What? What the heck is that? Hmm.
I knew there was a catch to it.
Mm, mm.
They're like, "Yeah, we recently won."
Let's see your hands.
Oh boy.
You do not want any E. coli with your dinner. Go wash your hands. Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Of all people.
Oh gosh.
Mm. Oh, don't try rubbing them off. Happy. Oh, Lord. He puts them through his beard.
I know, right?
I like that differential. And you know y'all want that food, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I fall in line.
That's why Toby's
Hey,
always at the end.
hey, John Cipolla, good to see you.
Oh, hey,
Welcome.
Tom. Oh gosh, poor Toby.
Freaking dopey, daggone it.
Oh, Grumpy's like, "I'm not having it."
Wash. Mm-mm. I don't like girls. And I don't like women.
Oh. Oh, yo, she's taunting him so bad.
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna chew this piece of wheat. Don't be nervous. Now this is called water.
I wonder, like, how stinky it was being there if they haven't been. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'll do it for her. Amanda Pizzolato says, "Hello, lovely Lorena and cheery chat. How is everyone doing tonight? Where are we in the movie?" Well, good to see you, Amanda. We're doing great. We are at 43 minutes, 23 seconds into the film. The dwarves are learning how to wash up for dinner.
Yeah, yeah.
They've got like 2 inches of dirt on their hands. It's just pick up the soap, lather when you got enough, just fill the water and snort and stuff and go, "Yeah, absolutely." Hello, Lord Sogol, says Lorena looking like the princess I would defeat by saving King
Oh,
Koopa.
that
Oh,
is
you're so
so
sweet, Lord
sweet.
Sogol. Thank you.
That
Glad
is
to see you
super
here.
sweet.
Yes, Amanda, that part, yeah. Where it's almost like they're allergic to water, but they want that good tasting dinner, so
Yeah, yeah.
you gotta wash their faces.
We got him good.
And it's funny watching them learn how to do it. Perfume. Grumpy's like, "I ain't doing nothing. Shoot, I'm gonna stay dirty."
They really went for it and really, cleaned up.
Mhm. Water in your ears, soap on your face.
Oh gosh, oh no.
Don't use your beard to wash my face. Hey, guys, Scar. Bosco Scenario says, Reina Creole. Hola, Bella. Hola, mi
Yeah.
hermano. Good to see you. Doing great this evening. I tell you, it's just fun watching these Disney cartoons from back in the day. It's so much fun. Okay, this is how we're gonna get 'em to do it.
You go, Dumpy. Got a little extra groove in him.
It's like washing a cat. It's not going. Hey. At least they have soap. They just didn't know how to use it. Look at
Okay.
the bubbles that come out every time he tries to grab soap.
Aw.
Never say die. We gonna get you clean. Oh,
Ooh, oh, no. So
it's just when he starts
cute.
hiccuping and all this stuff comes in. Rub him down.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's good time to go.
Oh, wow. You see the different colors in the bubbles? So great.
Beautiful. The little things. Hooray! I forgot all about
They're
him.
so cute.
Meanwhile, back in the dungeon,
Oh, yeah.
almost forgot about the Evil
I know.
Queen. And I think that was their point.
Yeah. It almost looked live action when it was drawn.
Mhm. Nah, I didn't have that wish in their bubbles. This mirror is such a darn nart.
I know, right?
Hot. What? For pig? Fricked. Hmm. Imma fix this.
It's like,
Phew.
"Oh, who's gonna have to die tonight?"
The skulls they have in the candy cauldron too. Oh my
She's
gosh,
got
it's
a
just like the dungeon.
yeah, she's got, like,
Yes,
a skull she's been
spider
torturing
webs,
poor
the
people.
floor, the skull, the raven, the bottles, everything.
That is wonderful.
Cottage. Respect. I guess she hasn't used that disguise as one in a while.
Yeah, it's got yeah, it's got all the cobwebs on it.
This cloak.
And I don't think it's by any means where the fact that she, um, is a beautiful woman or seeking to be the most beautiful, and she turns into an evil like an old hag, probably
Mhm,
the last thing she would want to turn into, or what she's staving off, you know?
mhm. In the clouds screaming. Yeah, dude, we Taylor, we gonna forget that happened. We just gonna forget that happened.
Look at that
Can't believe it.
that bubbling brew.
Yes! She's like, "Yeah."
So good. Look at the camera movement or the movement of the space.
Yes, and the depth. Almost reminds me kind of like Ursula's transformation at the end before she went
Ooh,
kaiju.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
They'll never suspect me. Ain't even a bird like, "This chick is scary."
Like, wow, this looks messed up.
Wow, it is. Oh, I didn't know that, Amanda. I didn't. Sleeping Death.
Oh, cool.
Close forever in the sleeping death. Whew.
They made sure those eyes were super, super scary and big
Yes.
and popping, and there were dark circles underneath them. It's great.
I love the music in this song. It is, like, my favorite song in this whole movie.
She's so happy.
The organ, oh my gosh.
So good. All these little details.
Nothing with them. Grumpy's like, "Y'all pissing me off, shoot."
He's too afraid.
"Daggone it, get with it." Yeah. I remember that, Amanda Pizzolatto. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Shelley Duvall's Fairy Tale Theater. Oh, that was my
Isn't that
favorite, and
fun?
they did a wonderful edition of Snow White with Elizabeth
Mhm.
McGovern. Very good.
Grumpy reminds me of Will Gear, LOL.
This is so good. He's trying to get at that fly. Oh, man.
I get it. Wait, this dance scene was
Yes,
beautiful.
the movement is just wonderful, and the movement of the fabrics is
Mhm,
also another piece of making this look very realistic as far as, like, could it actually happen? There's
mhm.
yeah, look at that swing. That's so cute.
Aw, this was so cute. Again, like, with the way the dress moves,
Yes, oh,
the way she
perfect.
moves.
Yeah, this was all her part was definitely all rotoscoped.
Her dancing is so iconic. Disney
Yeah.
actually reused the dancing animation here for Maid Marian and Robin Hood. Really?
Oh,
I love that one too. That would make sense because this was expensive to do.
yeah.
Robin Hood was another good one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, sneezy. Oh, no.
Why?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Everybody look out.
I don't know.
Take cover.
Yeah. Hide.
Sounds like a balloon. No TV, folks. You had to make your own entertainment
Oh,
there.
yes, yes.
I'm trying to do. Story.
Aw,
Is this you? Or two?
aw,
Wear it all.
aw. I'm gonna start getting I need a napkin quick.
Oh my gosh.
The tears are coming.
I love this song. They're just, like, enthralled with her
Oh,
singing.
yeah. Even grumpy.
Yeah, Grumpy. I think Grumpy got dumped.
He
What
got hurt,
happened?
right? He's, oh,
Oh, look at the
I know
bunnies.
they're like, "Oh,
Hey, Jay Charles says, "Hello, ladies. You are
really?
both looking cute tonight." Well, thank
Oh,
you so
thank
much,
you."
Jay Charles. That's so
Yeah,
sweet
thank
of
you.
you. Good seeing you.
Thank you. Oh.
I love these, like, German clocks. When I went to Germany,
Mhm.
like, near, Nuremberg, and got to see, like, all these handcrafted clocks and everything, it's amazing. I mean, you see them a lot in suburban Philly, go to, like, Peddler's Village, and there's a shop where they have these hand-carved German items. The
Wow.
clocks are just amazing. Them including that detail. Oh my
Mm.
gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, Taylor.
the entire, cabin has, like, tons of little details all
Yes.
through, faces drawn on the stairs has owls on it. Just
Mhm.
really, really cool details all the way through. Look at that bench there.
There's so many
Incredible.
places that I've been in Germany where they have, like, that detail in the carpentry.
Mm.
Stump at 777 says, "Both my girls glowing tonight. Mwah, mwah,
Oh, thank
mwah, stunt rat. Love you,
you.
girl. You're so sweet."
Yeah. Aw.
"You guys share it." Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Like, they were like, "It's gonna rip, it's gonna rip."
I got me one feather, and it's all mine.
I like the fact that it makes it like a squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Mhm. Uh-oh, Snow White's praying. Mm. When's the last time you
Aw.
saw a Disney princess playing?
Aw.
Wait a minute. Grumpy got drunk. That's so You see my post showing that yes, yes, I did see your post for that Steel Leg of History. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna go see the Cowboy Bebop movie
Ooh.
because 'cause I've seen the whole series, but not the movie. Wow, Princess Praying, love it, love it. And then not Snow White, excuse me, Sleeping Beauty, they actually quote scripture in that too.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
Well, what I like about
Love
it
it.
is that, like, her prayers are very she does say, like, "Can you help me make my dream come true?" But she's also wishing that all the best for the dwarf.
'Cause she's
Oh.
thankful that they're allowed to stay there with them, and even though there's one that doesn't like her, it's like, well, just pray that he'll come around and he'll like me, but she has no ill will towards,
Yeah,
towards him.
yeah.
This daggone fly. "Don't you love me?"
He's gonna sit down, take a nap too.
Yeah, we have to see Sleeping Beauty first and then, no, sorry, Cinderella and then Sleeping Beauty because 'cause we're kinda going in order. And yeah, they need a better sleeping situation.
Well, you see how much time they dedicate to the sleeping process? Like, getting all cozy in bed, and that's so
Mhm.
very nice.
Doesn't feel, like rushed.
Yeah.
And we get to know more about the Doors and how their lives have changed and how they're willing to change their lives for her. Oh, I love, love, love this.
Ah, the crow is like, "Oh my god, this is even too crazy for me."
This is my favorite, favorite sipper. I freaking love it. I love it.
Make her hunger for a bite.
Have a bite. Like, lady, you crazy?
Look at she's torturing him.
The tender peel. Sweet apple in my When he does come around, I think Grumpy leads the charge when the animals go to warn the dwarfs about the witch. I
Yeah.
haven't seen this in so long. Yes, I'm waiting for her, Amanda.
There's also in the story, there's actually 3 attempts she makes. One is, um, ribbons that tighten around her waist, and then, there's
Oh.
another one, I forgot what the other one was, um, but it goes through it 3 times, but in this case, I think it's perfect that it's only just one thing,
Mhm.
and that memorable apple.
Dang, she want her to be buried alive. Dang!
And it's
Ellie Ellie Yap says it's a comb. Oh, a comb too?
she's got tons of skeletons all around, all the people she's killed.
Steve McKinnon, hello, says Grumpy legit has the best character arc in the movie. I'm inclined
Yeah,
to kinda
yeah.
agree on that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, he does.
I didn't think about that before. Yes, 3 attempts, Brisbane's, a poison comb, and then apple.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have all
oh,
the
yes,
Grimm's
yes,
fairy
the
tales, I need
comb.
to read them.
Yeah, they are savage.
They
Okay,
are.
they are
Hansel
savage.
and Gretel,
Oh,
whoo!
yeah, yeah, and also, which other one? Cinderella? Ooh, it ends bad. It ends bad for the stepmom and those and her daughters. It is gross. Uh,
They would make great horror movies, y'all, I'm just
yeah.
saying.
Look at the way she's walking. So, believable.
Mhm. Okay, they're up.
Mhm.
Now I really gotta read that. Okay. Remember, don't talk to strangers while we're gone.
And they're like, "Oh, kiss me." Aw.
I got you beat. Gotcha. Yeah, and I believe it because one of the themes throughout, Grimm's fairy tales was being wary of strangers,
Yes. Yes.
and that the consequences that would happen for you, like, not being on your guard with strangers. Like, you could be polite, like, a Red Riding Hood was like, "Hello, I'm sorry, I can't talk. There's someplace, I have
Yeah.
to be, I have to go." But, yeah, that was a big this is before phones, y'all, before
Yeah.
911, stuff like that.
Dopey's back for more.
M'kay. Yeah, you know he do.
He's like, "I'm
Yes.
gonna at least look good, though."
Mhm. And that's his way of showing love towards her. Do
Yes.
not let anybody in the house.
He bites it.
Yeah, you know he happy.
Aw, look at that little face.
Hi.
Aw. Oh gosh.
Yes, stranger danger. That's exactly what it was. Mhm.
Oh,
Exactly what
man.
it was. I love it, yes. Could be a fairy, that's why you're polite about it.
Aw. He's so
Oh,
silly.
shoot. Old peddler lady.
Look, I love that walk. So good.
So much thought they put into this.
Yeah.
There's the buzzards.
Look at those eyes.
Every time you would see buzzards or vultures in a Disney film, it's like death was imminent.
Yeah.
Presumed death was imminent.
Oh, the way they look at each other and they're like, "Ah, what's happening
Yeah.
here? We can smell death is about to happen somewhere."
Mhm. Oh, look, she making gooseberry pie. Although those look like peas. Oh, thank you. I wish I had a bird to help me do stuff
I
like
know,
that.
right?
I wouldn't have to pinch the edges myself.
Oh, that is so cute.
Oh, one for Grumpy.
Oh.
The hell? Notice she wasn't polite enough to knock on the door. She stuck her head in the daggone window.
Yeah,
That's only what people who know you do.
yeah.
Hope one day to make gooseberry pie. I would love to try to do that. Mhm. Yes. Mm, oops, water. And she entices her because she's like, "Oh, I wanna make them happy."
Yeah, exactly. She uses the buzzer to, like, "Somebody's dying."
Mhm. They're like, "Yo, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Mm-mm, the birds. I wonder if that's where Hitchcock got that idea."
Right?
Animals can sense evil, y'all.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
she's acting
'Cause she appeals to her nature. Snow White wants to help. You see someone who's elderly and she wants to help. She's been
yeah,
very sheltered.
yeah. She's just a kind person in which I think a
Mhm.
lot of times people have lost their kindness and, you know.
Yeah, exactly, taking advantage of her kind nature. Because her stepmother was overtly evil.
Yeah. I love these guys. They're like, "Okay, we are not gonna mess with this anymore. Let's see if we can get,
Mhm.
some real help."
Yeah. All the animals coming at you, you know something's up.
I'm sorry, if a whole bunch of animals like that came like just like screaming in terror. Like, what the heck is going on?
And the last time they did that was when they thought someone was in the house.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now this happens again when they see all the animals coming to warn them that somebody's in the house. Exactly.
They're pulling him by his beard.
With you. Really?
I love the way they put a little red around her nose,
Mhm.
and they glossed up her eyelids. Wow.
Yeah. And Grumpy know what's up. Giddy up, let's go. Hi. I freaking loved it.
Yeah.
I got you. I got
Ah,
you. Rock.
nice.
Turtle's like, what is going on?
Oh, poor little guy.
What? Theory. Man, she's seductive like Palpatine.
Yes. I know, right? She is.
Ooh. Ooh.
What's more, Snow White earlier last night, she was praying, "Can I hope my dream can come true." Here's this
Mm-hmm.
magic apple where she can wish for her dream to come true.
Exactly. Love how like that continuity there, even because you understand why she's led to do this. Like I forgot about the part about the wishing apple. I'm like,
Yeah,
dang, no
yeah,
wonder she bit it.
yeah.
It's strange. Just how she's gleeful.
Look at the way she's rubbing her hands too. And then you hear everything off screen, like her
Mm-hmm.
breathing and everything.
All you see is like her hand drop and the apple roll out.
Yeah,
How oh my
yes,
gosh.
it's
You don't have to
perfect.
show everything, but you figure that part out. I love
Oh
it.
boy.
Animals coming to beat your ass, lady. Get out of there.
And look at you see the way she was running or the movement.
I guess we gotta go help. Come on. Interesting. Snow White ran through those trees and everything. This is so good. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
the water, the
Oh, yeah.
wind, the lightning, hand drawn, folks. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. I almost feel
And
bad for
Grumpy
her. I mean,
right up
she's
front.
I
I'm
I
sorry?
almost I almost feel a little bad for her for she's like
Mhm.
but, not too bad.
Yes, the sound design is amazing.
Yeah, perfect.
Ah, fix ya. Like a gangster.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
wow, she went out Florida style. She got hit by lightning.
And then the rock she was pushing got dropped on her,
Mhm.
and the buzzards are like, "Yes."
Bye. They're like, "Well, I owe you money." She went out like I didn't think she'd go.
Like, "Supper is served."
Mhm. Yep.
And look at how it gets blurry. Oh, great storytelling.
Mhm.
Oh,
This was so sad.
yeah. Oh gosh,
Even
look at
like the
all that.
music. Look at the
Oh
tears.
my goodness, that's such good animation.
Beautiful.
Gosh, I'm starting to get oh god.
Mm.
These guys are making me lose it. Oh no. And the animals, they're just like,
Absolutely, Amanda. There's definitely a Christian aspect to it. God will take something bad and bring something good out of it, and He will fight our battles for us. Amen. I love that. In the fairy tale theater version, the apple was half green, half red. The witch gave the red half, and she ate the green half just to gain her trust. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah. There's one like that too, and then there's another one where the witch took, like, a small quarter of the
Mhm.
apple and put the poison in that part. So she ate one half and then shared the other half with Snow White. There's so many wonderful versions. I love the story no matter who tells it, honestly. It's just one of those story stories that I just love coming back to. It's like this, Cinderella,
Mhm.
The Little Mermaid. I've seen so many versions of The Little Mermaid. Um, the
Agreed.
Ice Queen, I'm sorry, the Snow Queen.
Snow Queen, that's one of my
Ah,
favorites.
yeah, oh, I love it so much. And Fairy Tale Theater did a fantastic rendition of it. Wow.
Mhm. They put her in a
Oh,
glass coffin.
and this, just the somber tone
Girl,
that
yes.
they took after she passed. This is not a moment that they just move over. They take some time with it.
Absolutely. Like you said before, like to let that loss have space to be
Yeah.
felt.
Yeah, yep.
See, he'd heard that there was a fair maiden sleeping death because the witch said, "Oh, she's gonna get buried," but they
Mhm.
didn't.
Hmm.
They put her in the
Oh,
coffin in glass, and
yeah,
they didn't bury her.
yeah. So, because if she was, buried, there would be no way for her to get a kiss like that.
Exactly. They're like, "She's alive!
Yeah, I'm not sure,
She's
like,
alive!"
imagine if this was real though, and she wakes up, and they were like, "Ah! It's a zombie! Oh my god! Oh my god!"
That's like the equivalent of somebody jumping out of their casket.
Yeah, I couldn't help
Oh,
it.
I saw that in the TV show Killing It, where they had the funeral for this guy, and he just went and he popped out of the car. Oh my gosh, freaking out. Oh, and there's Grumpy.
Oh, so sweet.
Agreed. Grumpy got the best character arc.
I think so too. Oh,
Love how sunny and bright the music is at the
oh.
end. And there she goes away with the prince. Goodbye. Goodbye. Her evil stepmom is dead. Well, she doesn't know. I guess she's gonna find out when she gets to
Yeah. I want you to come to my wedding. Oh, she's gone.
Prince King took years to stumble into her briar and buy it in the grim version. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, I see the pink castle spires here.
Yeah, yeah. That's
And
so
they lived
pretty. Oh god.
happily ever after. And then the book slowly closes and fades out.
Ah!
Uh, oh my goodness. I love that so flippin' much.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, I'm leaking. That put me into tears. So, I'm a crybear baby, I guess, but it's so sweet. It is so sweet.
It really is. You're like my sister. She'll do that. She'll do that. So if we're in a movie and I start crying, she's like, "Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm really scared right now." But it is. It's such a lovely, sweet story just
Yeah.
there for people to escape into
Mhm. Mhm.
and just enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, you get sucked into the story, the visuals, the music, the sound effects, everything for
Yeah.
this just like great story to to enjoy. And Taylor said there are no words that can explain how much I love
Oh.
this film. This is yeah, it's like I love it. I've watched it so many times as a kid. I hadn't seen it in like a few years, so it's good to go back and like and
Oh,
check it
yeah.
out. It's so popular no matter what age you are. Little kids will still sit and they'll watch this because they're just fascinated with the simple, with the simple story. And
Mhm.
yet the older you get, you see those nuances that are in the story.
Yeah,
But this is
yeah.
something to just, you're drawn in with the visuals. The visuals are the tool, but then you have the story. And that's something that Disney used to be just tops at doing.
Yeah, I mean, there is an element to it that is dark, right? And that just came along with the tales.
Right.
And really interestingly enough, in this particular one, they didn't show you everything that was dark in it, but it was pretty dark. I mean, at one point, the dwarves are about to kill Snow White. They're like, "Okay, we're gonna kill it," and so that's a pretty heavy thing to do. And of course, it turns out another way, but it is pretty um, shocking at this point in time to see something like this. But one thing I have to say about the story and the things that they picked from the story to highlight was sort of the op- opposition of the queen and Snow White. You know, Snow White being someone who is trying to do good in the world, trying to help where she can. And
Mhm.
then you have another person who is like obsessed with her physical beauty and yet on the inside, horrible individual, killing people in her
Mhm.
dungeon, taking power through horrible means. Who knows how many women she killed because they were the fairest. So she's like actively looking for victims by asking the mirror, please tell me who's the fairest in the land so I can go kill them. And at the same time, not looking in the mirror and actually seeing herself as beautiful, right? Because she's looking at the mirror, asking the mirror, "Am I beautiful?" She
Mhm.
doesn't believe that she is. So there, there's a lot of deep story going on there. I mean, this is baked in it because of the Grimm's. Was telling a story from ages ago that was meant to inspire and maybe even taunt kids or maybe even teach them a lesson. But it,
Mhm.
it is it is a very interesting thing. I think a lot of people don't quite see that. They only see good versus evil, and that's true. But there's also deeper layers of self awareness that's going on for both those characters. And I think that's something that I just absolutely adore about this story. There's so many layers of deepness in there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and Taylor says something here. I don't know if this is oversharing, but I watched this film along with many other Disney films so many times as a kid with my dad, who was unfortunately no longer here. But I
Oh,
feel close to him when I watch old Disney films now. I feel the
sweet.
same way. I would watch some of these films with my grandfather because he loved Walt Disney. He loved, like, Disney when they built Walt Disney World. It's like him and my father, my mother, and my grandparents at the time, they all went when it opened. That was like an American thing to do. He just loved Disney, so I would watch these films with him, and it was like him being there, as well. Like Beauty and the Beast, while it's not my favorite animated film,
Mhm.
it was my mother's favorite animated one. So a lot of
Oh,
times I'll sit and I watch that and like reminds me of watching it, like with her. So I totally get it. I
Yeah,
totally get it, my
yeah.
dear. Totally understand. And Zachary at 315 said, "This is the first time in years that I've watched Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs." Yeah, I think it's really important to go back into the catalog and keep pulling out all these examples of, remember when Disney did this? Remember when Disney at the top of their game when they did this?
Mm,
Contrast all of the old stuff, or we'll say the vintage stuff, with what's being produced now. And it's just like we're just holding up a mirror and saying it's not the same.
yeah,
Something can be not the same, but still keep the spirit of it.
yeah,
But it's just not. And these old ones, oh my gosh, I'm just like, man,
yeah.
it just feels good to experience them again.
And I know there's a few things that are you can say are dated in this story, but
Mhm.
if you look at it, and we have to judge it by the standard of that it is a film from 1937.
Exactly.
But at the same time, if you dig even deeper, you can find those significant differences that hey, yeah, women in 1937 were expected to be, this or that, or they're reflecting a time even earlier, from 1812, when the Grimm brothers wrote actually published this story, or even earlier. But still, there is, those traits I mentioned before. There, those unique traits that make a person like Snow White a really rare and important type of person morally speaking. She, the what she is willing to do for others, and that is something, hopefully boys and girls are taking
Mhm.
from this whole situation. And also in 1937, a lot of men were also inspired by this story. This wasn't something that was exclusive to just girls, even though the main character's girls. A lot of men found Snow White to be one of the most compelling things that they had watched at that time. So
Mhm.
it, that's something to take a to consider.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And to add on to that wonderful point that Retro Nerd Girl said, again, one of my other favorite Disney movies, I would probably say the last Disney princess movie that was just, I thought was, I loved it. It was a great spirit of it. It was updated again, is Enchanted.
Yeah.
She
Oh yeah.
shows
Yeah.
up in New York, Patrick Dempsey
Yes.
finds her, and,
What a great
she's
movie.
like, "You're the only one who's been nice to me," and brings her back to, like, his apartment, and looks like a mess, and she's just like, "Okay, well, let's all get together and clean the place up," and you're like, "There are no animals, no nothing. What happens? Pigeons, rats,
Oh.
roaches." But it's that spirit of, okay, well, I'm gonna lead by example, and I'm going to pitch in and help wherever I feel where I can help. And if there's the same spirit that was in Snow White, updated for modern times, but the crux of that story was still there. So that's one of the reasons why I loved
Oh,
Enchanted. It's like they
yeah.
they updated it, but it was the same thing. She had like a very, open heart. Patrick Dempsey's character, he was having issues with his daughter, and she was trying to help, with
Yeah.
with the daughter, like, oh, you should embrace her dreams, and all of that. Yeah, I think with Disenchanted, and it wasn't bad. I think with Disenchanted, I loved Enchanted so much
Yeah.
that I think in my mind I was a bit overcritical, but when I stepped away from it, it really wasn't. It was an interesting way of putting it, and I still
Oh,
enjoyed it.
yeah, I haven't seen it yet. It looks like it would be, like, kinda fun.
Yeah, it was a fun popcorn movie. Enchanted was gonna be hard to top because I mean,
Yeah, that movie, I do love it. I see it at least twice a year. It's so good and very entertaining.
entertaining, the music,
Yeah,
everything. I
uh,
love it.
yeah.
I love it.
Amy Adams is just perfect for that role. I mean, it just was
Absolutely.
made for her, made for her, made for her. It was wonderful, and everybody's just doing an amazing job,
Mhm.
and having fun with it. Like, when was the last time you saw a Disney movie, or even any movies, just where people characters are being a little like over the top and wild? I mean, I go for it. I don't mind it.
Absolutely,
Yeah, have some fun with it.
absolutely. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to see if hopefully I'm going to show you guys the scene from Shrek. I'm like, I may have to EFAP this. I may have to EFAP this, but I'm gonna show you because the reason that I'm gonna show you this is because to show just how ingrained in pop culture this is. Let me see. I'm gonna move us over to the side. Okay, so it's like a little backstory. Fiona by day,
Oh,
she
yeah, yeah,
looks like
yeah.
this, and then
Yes.
at night she looks like an ogre. Shrek doesn't know. So she goes out here to the forest. Okay, this looks familiar, right? Okay. So there's the bird. So the bird sings. Okay, here we go. I've got it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
let's keep going.
Nice.
But she's just like, "Oh, I so did not mean for that to happen."
Oh, no. Tragedy.
Very, very, very tragic, but it's one of those scenes from Shrek where they just,
Mm-mm.
they go back to, they pick stuff out, from Snow White. But yeah, that part, oh god,
That's
it makes
funny.
it cracks me up every single time. Yes, Shrek, such a hilarious lit, heartwarming film. And it is. And it is. It truly is. Pursue the witch. You can infer that they're very brave. And it also shows how much they love Snow White. Exactly, and I
Yeah, they
forget
don't
who in the
care.
chat has said this, and I forget, but the fact that Grumpy is the one that leads the
Yeah.
charge to go back,
Yeah.
to save her.
And in many ways, you can say that her little prayer at night, that it came true, because she asked for both things. She wanted Grumpy to like her, and she
Mhm,
wanted she wanted the dwarfs to be okay, and she also wanted to have her dream come true, and it did. So
mhm,
it's very um, this is the kind of stuff when you're a kid really matters, because not just, not just the praying aspect of it, but also like having goals and having dreams,
mhm.
because a lot of times when you don't have any goals and dreams, sometimes you're like just floundering out there, like, trying to figure, especially when you're really, really young. So I just do love that she did ask for those things, but um, and they came true. Like it's such a simple thing, but it's a desire we all have, right?
Mhm.
For our dreams
Ex
to come true.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
So it's
important to have those
so
dreams.
simple. Yeah. So
Yeah.
simple.
Oh, man, I love this film. I love this film. Thank you so much, Retro Nerd Girl, for
Oh, my
doing this watch
pleasure.
party with me. Yes, we are going through the classic Disney princess movies. So the next one up in chronological order is going to be Cinderella. So make sure you're subscribed and have that
Ugh.
notification notification bell set so that when we have the date for that one, you guys will be ready to check it out. So, my dear, please let the people know where they can find you.
Oh yeah, you can find me on YouTube just under Retro Nerd Girl, and there you'll find me talk about a lot of retro stuff, and maybe an occasion do a watch party, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, also, you can find me on X as well.
Nice. It's very, very, very nice. Well, folks, you can find me on, of course, on Instagram. You can find me on Twitch, no, sorry, Twitter, X,
Oh,
whatever. Find me there.
that's what
And
it should be
also,
called, quick.
it would make more sense, right?
Yeah.
I have to say this. I have to say this. Cinderella, Cinderella, night and day. It's Oh, I love the mice. I love the mice. I love the mice so much. I met them at the park one year. I totally geeked out. And I met
Oh.
the Cinderella mice. I love them. I love them. Cinderella will try to make it. Yes, 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 indeed. But yeah, videos, live streams on my channel for sci-fi and pop culture analysis, and of course, keeping it real when it comes to theme parks. Please do be advised that starting on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, I have my Spice Lounge live show where we talk about everything from pop culture to sci-fi to anime to gaming, basically whatever pops up. We're going to sit there and talk about it and give you, the hot takes. Retro Nerd Girl is going to drop in onto the show. Culture Casino is going to be there. Views with Hughes is going to be there on the show. And who knows who else, may
Ooh.
drop in. So I'm really looking forward to it. So glad finally getting back into doing, my regular pop culture show every week. So you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Retro Nerd Girl, for hanging
Oh,
out
my
with
pleasure.
me. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and we will see you next time.
Take
Bye.
care.